Ehsan, over the past 2 weeks, the Union of Informed Citizens, which is one of the most powerful and well-financed foreign-supported NGOs or non-governmental organizations in Armenia, has been engaged in overt anti-Iranian propaganda, including social media postings as well as videos. Just in the last week, they put out two videos, which, in content, are very superficial, in my opinion, but they seem to be like professionally recorded and produced. As a reminder, this NGO is led by Daniel Ioannisyan, who seems to enjoy the sponsorship of the current regime in Armenia. The Armenian government has frequently engaged Ioannisyan in various projects, the most prominent being the commission to rewrite the Armenian constitution. I don't know what a NGO member has to do with the constitution, but there we have it. So, what are the contents of these hit pieces? Well, one of the videos released claims that Iran is not interested in a strong Armenia. And another one tries to make ad hominem attacks or guilt by association attacks, saying that given that Iran is an ally of Hezbollah, then therefore Armenia should not ally itself with Iran. What are your thoughts about the timing and content of this anti-Iranian propaganda? And maybe also, I realize that this is all BS, but also maybe answer the question, is a weak Armenia really in Iran's interest?
This is so ridiculous that when a country is engaging with another country and it's in danger of attack of another country and it's about the fate of a country, some elements in that country that we know that dependent somehow in elements in the government and to George Soros and so on, they try to make the only loyal ally of a country hate. This is a very wrong policy. And I was watching the videos and I was surprised at how much some guys can be stupid in a country. Because, why they think that we don't want a strong Armenia. A weak Armenia, what is the result of a weak Armenia for us? Armenia is the only country that supports Iran and defends Iran against a tyrannic war that's somehow a NATO war. If we lose Armenia because of Baku aggression, the so-called Turan war is going to start its activity. And what is the result? The result is the threat of national security of Iran. They will treat our economic advantages, we will have different kind of threats. So this is nonsense. And if they call Hezbollah organization a terrorist organization, this is also nonsense because they are defending themselves. They are defending the territorial integrity of Lebanon. And we are watching what Israelis are doing in Gaza Strip and they are killing people. And everything is so obvious and so clear. It's so clear that I think it doesn't need for me to describe it and articulate. And this
Yes.
shows that when we say that some elements in your government are trying to help NATO and the European countries to come in and meddle in Iran and Armenia relations, we are right about that. When we say that, these videos show that when we say that Europeans, they don't care about territorial integrity and national security of Armenia, we are right. When we say that they just think about kicking Iran and Russia out of Armenia, this kind of videos and this kind of allegations shows that we are right. I hope that your government don't support this kind of elements in Armenia and stop this kind of propaganda because if they want to continue this kind of propaganda, maybe Iranian government revise its policies toward your government. It doesn't mean that Iran is not going to, support territorial integrity of Armenia, but I think the final target of this kind of people is that to stop Iran from supporting Armenia. And they are traitors because the result of stopping Iran is that your national security will be in danger. I think that the next fix is so important for us. And we have to be, so careful and about what we are saying and what we are doing. I'm sure that Baku is evaluating the situation, and if they feel that it's the time to invade Armenia, they definitely will do it.
Yeah.
And I think that, Israelis also, they are evaluating the situation, and if they can stop the war in Gaza Strip and so on, they try to harm Iran and through Caucasus region. So in this situation, it's so important for Iran and Armenia to, increase their cooperation, to interact together, to work together, to organize some media propaganda together. I hope that your government understands the situation better and change some of its policies that harms Armenia and Iran.
Yeah, I hope that the relationship between the two countries intensifies positively. I seriously hope that they will do that.
Hope you enjoyed this clip from our podcast. Click on the link to listen to the entire episode. And remember, your support helps us get the word out. So please donate to us at podcasts.groong.org or scan the barcode on your screen. Please like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our content with your network. Thanks in advance.